Hi, this is Vimanyu here. Welcome to my channel Talk to Share. Today we are going to be making Balu Shahi. It's a North India's famous dish, North Indian dish, and this is basically like an Indian version of donuts. For this we are going to start with 1.5 cups of refined flour, that is maida. To that we are going to add half cup of ghee, and we are going to mix it all together into a sandy kind of texture. This will not make a dough. You're just mixing the ghee and the refined flour together, that's all. And keep on doing this. You'd use your fingertips to do this and mix it all together till it's combined. Now to this we're going to add half teaspoon of baking soda, and we're going to mix it all again together. Now the baking soda gives a bit of a puffiness to the Balu Shahi, and when it is cooking in the ghee, again you will mix it all together as you were doing with the ghee and refined flour. And now we're going to add 1/3 cup of curd or dahi. Now this will we will mix this all together and this make it into a dough. The dahi also acts as a activating agent for baking soda. Make it into a dough, mix it all together. You don't have to do it too much. Now just I'm going to portion this into two so that it's easier for me to proceed. And I'm going to roll it again and portion this into 5 pieces. You don't have to rest the Balu Shahi, you can do it quick enough, and just portion it into 5 pieces. Now just bring it all together. Make sure that you're pulling it all the cracks to one side, like so, like in the video, and just roll it to get a little bit of spherical shape, and then press it all down like you can see in the shapes. Now in the ghee you will add this. Now the ghee is on the lowest heat. Make sure to do so because it will not cook the Balu Shahi at high heat. Now we're going to make the sugar syrup. For this, 1 part, that is 1 cup of water, and 2 parts of sugar, that is 2 cups of sugar. And on high heat dissolve it so that it becomes clear like this. Now we're going to add the cardamom, fenugreek, peppercorns and saffron strands to this and mix it. Now keep it on high heat or medium heat, and now the Balu Shahi that we had already put together, we're flipping it over, and as you can see there's a little bit of browning or the pinkish color that is coming on, and this flipping it over will give a nice uniform cooking. Now as you can see the sugar syrup is cooked. Now you just want this one strand consistency. As you can see, we just need that one strand on it, and that's it. The sugar syrup is done. And now as you can see, the Balu Shahi has also gotten a nice pinkish color, and then we'll remove it. We are going to put it on a wire rack so that it drains a little bit of ghee, and then we are going to add the Balu Shahi into the sugar syrup. And make sure that after you get that one strand achieved, you should switch off the heat for the sugar syrup. Now just make sure to pour the sugar syrup on it and then flip it over so that all the sides are properly coated, and you're just keeping it here for like a minute, not more than that, and then remove it onto wire racks again, and so that the excess of the sugar syrup that is there, that will flow out. Now that is all there is to making Balu Shahi. It's a pretty easy dish. And that's it. There you have it. This is Balu Shahi. So thank you for watching. I hope you like my recipe.